Introducing first, weighing in at 182.5 pounds. He has a record of 3 wins and 2 losses. Out of Knuckle Up Fitness in Douglas, Georgia. I give out of the Hogs red corner, Bright Benson. And his opponent, weighing in at 185.6 pounds. He has a record of 1 win and 3 losses. Out of LKA MMA in Bettyville, Kentucky. Out of the Oval, Elrod, and Burrell blue corner, Mr. Sick Nick Nasty Jewell. Your referee for this bout is Jimmy Neely.
Jimmy Neely, our referee. Middleweight division, a UMMAF regional semifinal spot on the line. And it's presented by Coyote Jack Saloon here in Soddy Daisy, Tennessee. Bright Benson in the red, blue, and white trunks. Nick Jewell in the yellowish, blackish trunks. And this will be 3 3-minute rounds in his middleweight bout at 185. Jimmy Neely looks at both sides. An opportunity to advance to the finals in UMMAF. They touch gloves and we're underway at Soddy Daisy Wrestling Arena. Vince Ferrara, Josh Matthews, and Sawyer Rich, cage side here live here tonight at Apex 13.
And the one thing that I look at when I look at Nick Nasty is the eye test. And this young man does not pass the eye test at all. He looks soft. And Bright Benson does not. Bright Benson looks good, but I mean, Nick Nasty's throwing bombs right now, so if he connects, he can look as soft as he wants in this fight.
Yeah, you know that does not always, that's not always an indicator of ability, but sometimes it is. And the thing that would bother me about Jewell is we've seen him, and when they're in stand-up, he's leaning forward with that chin out. And so far, Benson has not been able to connect.
Yeah, Jewell quick on his feet, though. I mean, again, the eye test takes you so far. But Jewell, there we go, throwing some haymakers here towards Bright Benson. And I think this is the fight that Nick Jewell wants right now. He wants to make this a brawl.
We've seen Jewell, big kick to the body. And I'm guessing that Benson might want to continue to do that, maybe take advantage. Oh, big right hand.
Yeah, that certainly rocked Jewell back a little bit. And now again, these guys are just throwing bombs at each other, hoping to connect. Not a lot of technical savvy by either one. And I think that Jewell might have a cut above his eye there.
Yeah, it's off to the side, so I don't think it would impact his vision, but you're right, he is marked up already. The kick was checked by Jewell.
How many wild shots have we seen here?
Yeah, big looping shots. Well, those are straight down the middle by Jewell. Oh, that right connected.
Yeah, Jewell now is trying to counter.
Put the eyes of Benson wide open.
I think now we're seeing some kicks and some knees, and now we got a loose mouth guard.
And Jimmy Neely,
Yeah.
Yeah, Benson's corner probably not thrilled about that, as Benson was on the attack and Jimmy Neely stopped for safety to get Jewell's mouthpiece back in. Then they'll see.
Vince, the last time that you and I were together calling a fight, we saw a competitor, I don't know who it was, but he spit out his mouthpiece a couple of times when he was in trouble. And we're going to look at the replay here. It's hard to tell if Nick Jewell did that, but I think it's something to keep in mind as we get going, because Benson was starting to get things going there. And you know, whether he spit out the mouthpiece or not, the bout is momentarily paused, and now it's an opportunity for Nick Jewell to sort of regroup here.
Yeah, they can eventually take a point off for that. I don't think Jimmy Neely saw it that way. It took him a second to find Jewell's corner, and then they washed it off. Very cleanly, I should say. Meantime, Jewell ended up getting almost a minute of rest. Oh, that might have been an eye poke, but Jimmy Neely didn't see it.
Yeah, I think it was inadvertent, and Jewell backed away for a second, but here we go. So a bit of a sloppy opening round here between these two. Bunch of wild shots thrown. I don't know who's earned the advantage thus far. I think this is the kind of fight that Jewell would want, though, against Bright Benson.
3 straight punches now, just wild looping shots for both. Final 10 seconds of this round.
Yeah, let's see what we're going to get here. And Jewell now looking for a takedown, and Benson says not so fast. Benson's still standing up, and well, I don't know, Vince. I'm not sure about that one. A feeling out process, I suppose. I don't think you can give a clear, distinctive winner to round number 1.
I might give just on it, and take us to this replay first. And we'll
again, we talked about the big, wild, looping shots from these guys, and this was Nick Jewell closing the gap. That might have been the best that we saw in this opening round from either competitor. They wanted to throw haymakers at each other, and that's what we saw for a solid 3 minutes. Did Jewell spit out the mouthpiece when he was in trouble? Did it fall out? I don't think we'll ever know.
Unless we can continue to see it.
We're going to need another 360 cam. We're going to need to go around the other side and see if we can get it. They're trying to help us out here and see if that's what happened. I just don't know. It's you know.
Yeah. I might give Benson the slight edge in that round.
I agree with you.
I think he had more of the significant strikes, kicks to the body, where Jewell landed some punches, but Benson seemed to do a little bit more with the kicks and the punches. But we'll see.
Yeah, Benson 2-2, Jewell 1-3. So Jewell's trying to. He rebounded as you talked about in his last outing.
In Benson's debut, it was a win on a referee stoppage on strikes in just a minute 2. We've moved into the second round, as this is the first time a Benson fight has gone into the second round in his career. Wins and losses all have been first round. Uncharted territory for Benson.
These guys are picking up right where they left off in round number 1. This is just a brawl, a barroom brawl developing early here between Benson and Jewell.
Benson in the red, white, and blue trunks, Muay Thai on the front, and Jewell in the yellowish, big overhand looping right from Jewell.
You mentioned the eyes of Benson in the first round. They are still wide open. Does he have the Union Jack on the front of his trunks? Or is that just the design of his shorts?
I'm not sure. Couldn't tell from our vantage point.
Oh, yeah, right in front of us.
First time against the cage. Oh, big left. Down goes Jewell.
Keep going.
This
keep
could be
going,
over.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Continues to pound on Jewell. Jimmy Neely looks on.
Jewell's trying to get away, trying to cover up. Benson, he's not going for anything other than just big shots. Throws the legs off, has the back. Benson's got to close in, trying to close in, trying to tap him out now.
Full mount now for Benson, but he's tired.
Good shots by Benson there.
How did Jewell weather that storm?
Wow.
Corner.
He's going to get the finish here.
Yeah, this is it.
Gives up his back.
There's no way that Jewell survives.
Wow.
Benson's out. He looks done.
He's eating them, man, but he's still in it.
I'm not sure Benson knows what to do.
Wow. He's scrambling, but scrambling way too slow.
Yeah, I'm not sure. If Benson had a tighter submission game, he would have.
Benson wasn't sure what to do there, and Jewell's going to survive.
He's so beat up right here.
Somehow he's still up, and the fans recognize Jewell still in this fight. And he says, come on, bring it.
Oh.
And he punches out of the cage.
If Benson had any sort of a ground game, this would be over right now.
Yeah.
But he's proven that he doesn't. It's been all punches, wild kicks, haymakers. Oh, that's it. I feel like I'm watching a Sawyer Rich fight.
The haymakers, you'd see a little more technicality.
Yeah.
The technique would be there with Sawyer Rich.
Thanks, buddy.
But no, the swinging for the fences, that is Sawyer Rich, no doubt.
Hey,
but
I do it. I do it well.
Man, what a performance. And Sawyer, take us through this replay here in this finish.
I mean, he was out on his feet, okay? He was so beat up, so tired. I think he was more tired than beat up. I think that he was exhausted from getting beat on. And
this right here is where Benson had the back. Benson had this fight won, and there he's looking for any sort of a submission maneuver here, and well, just couldn't get it locked in. And again, what brought you to the dance? Wild punches and kicks, and that's what won it.
Here he's posturing up. He's landing some good ground and pound.
You don't often see a back for the taking.
Right there again.
Yeah.
He gets up right here. Look
now,
at that.
now he's thinking, okay, what do I do? What do I do next? I'm just gonna keep punching him. And then he got him again.
Oh yeah.
Was he looking for an armbar? Was he looking for?
I think that he was just looking for openings to try to get big shots and finish this fight. I don't think that submission was on his mind at all.
So Bright Benson will pick up the victory and move his record to 4-2 in his MMA career. And Nick Jewell will fall to 1-4. All right, to announce our winner, here's Chandler Gomes.
Your referee, Jim Neely, stops this fight at round 2 at 2 minutes and 20 seconds by TKO. And your winner out of